Hello my little lovebirds, TonyaTko here, and today I'm doing a video. Something moved me to make this video, and it's about 7 ways to deal when life sucks, you know, or 7 ways to handle it when life sucks, 7 things to do when life sucks. So I'm gonna give you guys these tips that, I don't know, something told me somebody might have needed to hear this message, so I decided to make this video because I made the video the other day about my birthday and how things were not as they had planned, and I wanted to, and then last night I was just standing there thinking, I was looking around at some things and I was like, this is really nice. This is really, really nice. So I wanted to share some of these words with you all. One, life is not perfect. Nothing ever is, but if you think back and you look back over your life and the different events of your life, you'll realize that there were always ups and downs. But think, what is it that you remember? You know, out of the 4 years of high school, the 2 years of junior high school, all of the days of your youth, your adolescence, your adulthood, you've lived thousands of days, some of us tens of thousands of days, but do we have thousands or tens of thousands of memories? You know, we remember only certain things, right? So I wanted to implore you to think about that, because the things that we do remember are the significant life lessons, the great times, and we remember the feeling that we had. So I wanted to give you guys these steps. Number 1, orchestrate memories. That's right, orchestrate them. Make good times. Plan your outings, go to concerts, plan treks, do getaways, your cookouts, barbecues, go to plays. Enjoy life, create these memories, because when you look back on it, you know, I'm gonna try to make this video very short because I know my videos have been getting very long lately, so I'm gonna be cognizant of the time. So number 2 is concentrate on a good feeling and soak it in. Number 3, remember that this is the youngest that you'll ever be. So whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know, just think about that. This is the youngest right now. This very day is the youngest that you'll ever be. So whether you feel too naive or you feel like you're getting older, remember, this is the youngest that you'll ever be. So you're on your way up from here. So just keep that in mind. So don't waste time waiting for something else, or waste time not happy or dealing with things in a way that is not beneficial to you overall. Remember that we only have a finite number of days here, and you're exchanging the activities of this day for you're exchanging a day in your life for the activities of this day. So remember, this is the youngest you'll ever be. Number 4, force yourself, see, my microphone is flying. Force yourself to laugh. When we laugh, we release endorphins that make us happy. So force yourself, ha ha ha, even if it starts out phony at first, force yourself, and just keep on laughing. Because when you look back on it, you'll remember that feeling. You remember that wonderful, happy feeling of laughing. So do that. Number 4 was force yourself to laugh. Concentrate on a particular great feeling, expand it, blow it up, and become enveloped by it. Remind yourself that how blessed you are. Bask in the beauty of that very moment, that one moment in time. You remember that song by Whitney Houston? Okay, I'm not going to go off on any tangents, but you remember that song, One Moment in Time, where I just go look up the lyrics. You know the song. But bask in that one moment. Number 5, remember, no matter what your issue may be, whatever it is that you're going through in life, make right now good enough. Make it good enough. Whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, remind yourself that this is good enough. Number 6, remind yourself of what you're thankful for. You can breathe, you can walk, you can talk, you can feel. We're in hard economic times. If you're employed, remind yourself that you're employed. You're healthy. If you're watching this video, you have access to the internet somehow. You also have your hearing. So be thankful for these things. You have your sense of touch, you have your sense of balance, you're of sound mind. Remember all of these wonderful things. So think about all of the things that you're thankful for. You can eat, you can walk, you can talk, you can jump. You have, if you have siblings, if you have family members, the friends that you do have access to, be thankful for that. You're healthy, or you're in a particular state of good health. This microphone keeps flying around. This is why my videos be getting messed up, because it's silly things like this, and I tried to tighten it before. Okay, hopefully it's tight now. Okay, it's much tighter. Okay, so because the wind is blowing really hard, so I want you guys to be able to hear me. And we are coming upon number 7. Number 7 is the most important. Consciously make a choice to enjoy. You know, we're all going to go through hard times. We're all going to go through ups. We're all going to go through downs. And when you look back on the story of your life, you want to be able to remember great times. But if you think about it, on the circumference of any good time that you've ever had in your life was always some issue, some problem, some murky, something. Nothing is perfect. We can't wait for it to be perfect. We have to deal with reality. We have to deal with things the way they are right now. So make the choice and make it consciously. Say, you know what? I know that things are not perfect, but I'm going to make the choice to make right now good enough. I'm going to make the choice to enjoy right now, no matter what it is. No matter what you go, if your light's about to get cut off, if your car's about to get repossessed, if somebody you know is in the hospital and is not going to make it, think about one thing. Concentrate on one thing around you. Feel the breeze or the sunlight, and you soak it in and you say, wow, you know, this is really nice. This is wonderful. And you count your blessings right here now. Sometimes I know it's hard. I know it's hard to think about the things that we do have when we're faced with the things that we don't have. But remember, in the grand scheme of things, when all is said and done, you're going to remember the feelings that you had today. So make your own memories. Create the atmosphere. When we're younger, remember, our parents created that for us, and this is why sometimes we look back on our youth and we're like, oh, things were so great then. But if you think about on the outskirts of your youth, you know, you had issues. You used to get spanked. You used to get on timeout. You couldn't stay up as late as you wanted to. Any number of things. But when you look back on those times, you only remember the good times, because that's what you concentrated on. That's what was important. So I want you to make that choice. When I look back on high school, you know, I think about the good memories when I was a teenager and I ran track and I had my friends and there was prom and, you know, all of these other, we had school trips and, you know, we learned different things in class that were exciting, you know. But I spent hundreds, maybe even, how many, 300 times 4, more than 1,000 days in high school. But when I think back on it, I have 10 or 12 good memories. So make those good memories today. Really, you know, it gets kind of, it's really up to us and the choices that we make. So number 7 is make the choice. And on the second part, the latter part of number 7, I want you to spread it around. Make others feel good. Whoever it is that's beside you, you know, tell them, remind them, you know, tell them, look at this. We're in the middle of this city and these buildings have the light gleaming off of them like that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this day right here. We're on Earth and we can walk. When we get on a bus, we don't have to, or depending on where you are, you know, but for the most part, we don't have to worry about a suicide bomber coming on the bus and blowing us to smithereens. You know, when we get on an airplane, we don't have to be concerned that the pilot is drunk and is going to veer into some mountains because he's not trained well. You know, just, I don't know, just, you know what it is, and you know what it is that you that's around you and what you're going through. So concentrate and tell somebody near you, look at this, we're young. Do it, try it. When you get out of this video, no matter what you're going through, no matter how your day is going right now, go up to somebody and say, look at this that we have before us. Look at these beautiful clouds. Look at this sky. Feel this beautiful air. Look, we can hear. We're of sound mind and body. We can feel. We can go back and forth where we want to. We think. This is the youngest. Tell somebody this. This is the youngest that we're ever going to be. And just live in that moment and help somebody else. And when you make them feel better, you know, just bask in it with them. Okay? So anyway, that's my message of the day. I love you guys very much. Now go out there and love one another, and most importantly, love yourself. Subscribe to my videos here on YouTube. Come to my Facebook page. Stay in touch with me. And remember, go out there and make some memories right now. You have the choice of whether you're going to sit home and be miserable dealing with the problems that you don't want to deal with, or whether or not you're going to make this day one of the memories that you'll remember from here on out. Remember, you got to make those memories. Your parents made it for you. Now you're the adult. You have to make those memories for yourself. So I love you guys. Hug me, hug me, hug me, hug me, hug me. Oh, I love you all so much. Now go out there and love one another. But most importantly, what? That's right. Love yourself. TonyaTko, and I'm out. And I'm about to go make today the best that I can make it. Shoot, I'm exchanging a day in my life for this. We don't know when the last day is going to come. So while I'm exchanging this day, I'm going to exchange it with good memories. I'm not going to take that chance. I'm not going to take that chance. We all know people who passed away after an argument or whatever. I'm going to make the most of today. I love you guys. TonyaTko, and I'm out. Peace.